I'm Cathy Thomas. Joining me today is David Pratt, the executive chef and owner of Finca in San Juan Capistrano. He'll share his talent for creating vegetable dishes that use produce he sources from local farms. Welcome, Chef. Chef, tell me about your dish.
Well, good morning. Thanks. It's great to be here. Again,
Yes.
I'm so happy to be back.
Oh,
It's a combination of flavors and backgrounds. This one's going to have some Egyptian into it, as well as a little Latin influence. It's going to be grilled carrots, marinated in rehydrated chilies, a little bit of cumin, butter, and then we're going to put it over a romesco sauce. So it's actually an orange beet romesco.
Ooh.
It's kind of fun.
Oh.
And then we're going to top it with the Egyptian spice dukkah, but we're going to put a little twist on that as well.
You know, you've already made me hungry. Let's get started.
I look forward to it.
Okay, what do we do first?
Okay, what's important with the spices and the nuts is to toast them. Bring out the oils, make them, say hello. So we've got some almonds. So traditionally, dukkah is gonna have hazelnuts and pecans or walnuts, which I got these from the farmer's market. So we're gonna toast these up.
All right.
And then we're gonna toast our spices. So we have coriander, cumin, which is a really beautiful warm spice. We're just gonna toast it. We're just gonna wake it up.
Right, and it should be fragrant.
Absolutely. I'm gonna add some fennel as well. You can already smell it, right? And as you see the smoke, it's done. I wouldn't even get the pan this hot. You know, we don't wanna burn it.
Okay.
I think this is nice and awake.
And you're using a mortar and pestle.
I am.
Can I use a mini food processor?
Most people do.
Yes.
I highly recommend it, yes. And if you don't wanna use seed, I like seed, but you don't have to. At home, you can use anything ground. You
Beautiful.
smell that?
Oh,
Holy
the smell
mackerel.
is delightful.
Yeah. You can have different kinds of coarseness to it.
Right.
And many people do. Some people prefer it absolutely smooth, and other people like it really, really chunky. We're gonna do something in between. The last few minutes, we're gonna add some sesame seeds.
Ah, yes.
Now these go fast.
That's a great tip.
So once you put those in,
Yeah.
don't walk away.
Yeah.
It'll just take a couple seconds.
Don't answer the phone.
Right. And then we have some thyme and some oregano. And I'm using like every ingredient you possibly can. A traditional dukkah does not have this much in it. It has some of these things. I love mortar and pestle. It is something therapeutic about it. Huh?
There's a therapeutic connection.
Yeah. Just before we started, we put the carrots in. We go to the ecology center and they grow for us. Took some chilies, guajillo chilies, as I mentioned already, the ancho and the New Mexico. Cleaned them, took out the seeds, toasted them as you would normally do it, put boiling water over it and let it reconstitute, and then pureed it. So then a touch of honey and some salt, and then I coated the carrots in and put them in the oven. And they've been roasting, kind of getting a bark, right?
Yeah.
And getting a nice texture to the carrots. We serve a tremendous amount of vegetables, and I try to affect them as little as possible before we start using them. You can put them under a broiler and get a little more texture, a little more coloring. We put them over a grill. So if you did this, you can do it well in advance. And then if you're barbecuing, put them on a grill and kind of crunch them up a little bit. And then it just makes another layer of flavor. So we're gonna take these sesame seeds, and these are toasted. And I'm gonna do these first. So I'll do this really quickly.
Man, you're putting some elbow grease into that, Chef.
Young and strong, that's
Yes.
why, yeah. Tell the guys. All right, now we're gonna do almonds and these red skin walnuts. A lot easier if you use a food processor, but not as showy. So I thought I'd elevate my game this morning.
It's okay, Chef.
Yeah.
We understand. Well, I have 2 coffee grinders.
Oh, yeah.
One is for coffee beans,
Absolutely.
and the other one is for spices.
100%.
And it really makes them nice.
Yeah,
But I also have a little
Don't mix them up
processor.
there, right?
No.
So now we're gonna add pepitas and sunflower seeds.
Yum.
And we're almost there, huh?
And do you want some texture left?
Absolutely. As you can see, this is gonna be pretty chunky. I am gonna add salt now. Salt is important to bring out those flavors. Well, we have to make a little sauce.
Yes.
I wanna have a little bit of a sweet cumin butter. Not a lot, just a little wake up and a little fat to it. A local raw honey.
Some carefully measured honey.
Yes, exactly. Very important. Final step, take these golden beets.
Ah.
Farmer's market, we're gonna dice them up
And they're just such a beautiful color.
Yeah. They have a wonderful taste to them. These will go into the sauce just to warm through. You see this is pretty chunky, right? Good to go. Let's plate.
All right. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, it's nice colors, right?
And a perfect background for those carrots.
So this is just a little bit of butter. I'm just putting a small amount. And last, we're going to add the dukkah. Nice, huh?
It is beautiful.
Isn't that fantastic?
Chef, I'm so glad you came here today.
It's my
and
pleasure.
taught
I
us
miss
how
you.
to make these.
Great to be here.
Here's a quick tip from Melissa's. At our house, we call slabs of roasted cauliflower vegetarian steaks. They are a welcome steam roast treat, especially when the vegan branch of the family visits. First, they steam under a foil blanket in a scorching hot 500-degree oven. Then they're roasted to create lovely caramelization on the exteriors. A vibrant Italian-style salsa verde accompanies the tasty slabs. Italian salsa verde is a tangy, herb-packed green sauce. It's a blend of parsley, mint, garlic, vinegar, oil, and capers, a mix that adds an alluring, herbaceous spark. It goes together quickly in a food processor in less time than it takes to heat the oven. Check out the recipe at cathythomascooks.com.